The original Ghostbusters was a critical and financial success in theaters, and while Ghostbusters 2 didn't quite live up to the first movie, a third installment seemed like a no-brainer. However, the film was never made, and a new rebooted Ghostbusters took its place. So what happened to the third Ghostbusters movie? The original cast and director Ivan Reitman all agreed that a third film should only be made with the right script, and a few were actually written in the 25 years of development hell. The first, and probably most infamous, was the one written by Dan Aykroyd in the 90s that sent the Ghostbusters to a hell dimension of Manhattan called Manhattan, where the guys would meet the devil himself, a Donald Trump-esque character named Luke Silver. Ghostbusters in Hell, or Ghostbusters Hellbent, featured new members of the team, and casting rumors suggested that Chris Farley, Ben Stiller, and Chris Rock would don proton packs in the film. In the late 2000s, Reitman teamed up with The Office writers Lee Eisenberg and Gene Stupnitsky to write a new version of the third film. Murray said that he would only appear in the film if he was killed off in the first reel, so the writers took note, killing Venkman in the beginning of the film and having his character as a ghost that would haunt the crew throughout the movie. And Bill Murray has famously dragged his feet on a third Ghostbusters film, unhappy with the experience he had in Ghostbusters 2. In an appearance on David Letterman, Murray said Ghostbusters 3 is his nightmare and is just crazy talk. Murray reportedly refused to read the scripts and allegedly shredded his Ghostbusters 3 script with a note saying, "No one wants to pay money to see fat old men chasing ghosts," although this has been denied by Dan Aykroyd. Aykroyd, Reitman, and Ramis pushed on with this new script, which would also include newer members of the team. Casting rumors included Seth Rogen, Bill Hader, and Anna Faris. However, after the failure of Year One, a film Reitman collaborated on with Eisenberg and Stupnitsky, Sony handed the script to Eitan Cohen for rewrites. The final nail in the coffin for Ghostbusters 3 came in February 2014 when Harold Ramis died at the age of 69. Not even Aykroyd's unbreakable faith in the project could stop Reitman from stepping down as director, saying, "With Harold no longer with us, I couldn't see it." Sony pushed for younger directors to take on the film. Phil Lord and Chris Miller were in talks to direct at one point, but they eventually turned it down. Finally, it landed in the hands of Paul Feig, who confirmed in 2014 he would be rebooting the series with a whole new script and an all-female cast. While fans were disappointed in this news, there was one saving grace for them. In 2009, Atari released Ghostbusters the video game, featuring the voice talents of the entire original cast, including Bill Murray, and a script featuring concepts from the Ghostbusters in Hell script. Set 2 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2, Aykroyd considers the game to be the third installment of the series.